The house is decomposing, and there's nothing we can do to save it. The house is decomposing. Lots of branches, some twigs, traces of mud, and ripped up pieces of a yellow cloth. A very strange yellow cloth. I have nothing precious to place on it. Flesh always finds its way out. Are you all right?
He's here.
Who's here?
Are you one of them?
Who?
Are you here to sacrifice me to the moon god?
Calm down. Nobody's going to hurt you. What is this place?
A catacomb. A subordinate catacomb under my beautiful home.
It looks ancient.
I wonder how many souls have been enslaved here. We must get out of here, quickly and quietly, and seal the well. Yes, seal the well hole. Destroy everything.
How did you end up here?
Too loud, too loud! Quiet, you'll get his attention. I found the passage in the fireplace by pure luck.
Have you seen my brother in here?
He's your brother? Am I your cousin then?
What? I asked if you saw my brother. Benedek?
I think I did. I'm not sure. Did you crawl out of one of these holes?
The ones on the ground?
In the wall, there must be dozens, if not hundreds of holes in the wall deeper down in the darkness. I saw people in them, cadavers, no one alive. Except you! Except you! You are him! You are here to sacrifice me!
Don't be afraid. I'm not.
Shh, that's him. I can see a dark figure.
What? I see no one.
He's coming! He's here! Ah!
Ah, yes. I think I know who the next victim is. The last one of his kin still breathing. Who else? Lucia.
Lucia is a Merzel?
Of course.
The woman I talked to in the house? Where does she live?
Ranko gave her permission to stay in his house. Nobody wanted to live there after what happened to Fran. I suppose she thought it better than living in the sewers, but then again, she's not the smartest of people.
Where's the house where Nermin killed his father?
It's the same house he used to live in, at the edge of the forest on Gagulta Hill. I still wonder, did the forest curse the house, which then cursed the family that gave life to such an evil thing like Nermin? Or was it the other way around?
I've spent the night there. We had terrible nightmares. We can't remember what happened last night. Oh my God. Victoria threw us into a dungeon of horrors. I was right. I have to get Nikolai out of there. I need him.
Hey, where are you going? Will you denounce me?
Your fate is in God's hands now, not mine. I thought the damn thing was going to attack me again. I may be too late. The doorknob is all bloody. The blasphemous basin is destroyed. I approve of the act. It's empty. Except for the massive drops of blood. More blood here. Why touch this particular sculpture in this particular part of the face? So if I do the same... Aha! A secret passage inside the fireplace that leads somewhere underground. This house is full of horrific surprises.
Benedek?
Nikolai? For God's sake, what are you doing down there?
Come, quickly. We don't have much time. I know where Victoria is.
What?
We must go to Udav Mountain at once. Nairman has taken her there.
How do you know this?
I thought you were him. I thought he came back.
Who?
He got scared by hissing voices and ran off, closing the passage behind him.
How did you end up in this place?
I was looking for you.
Below the house? How did you find the passage?
I heard your voice. The hatch was already open for me.
Are you all right? You need more rest.
Not here, and not now. We must go to the mountain.
That voice you heard, was it Nerman's?
No, it was you. Or was it that poor woman, the owner of the house?
Lucia? Where is she now?
I can't go into that catacomb anymore. I can't. You go and find her. See what happened. Nairman is not here anymore. The hissing voice has disappeared. You're safe. But do it quickly. Do not wait. We have to go to Udav.
All right, I'm going. You stay here and try to calm down.
He was looking for a mask. It is yellow. After he left, I found it under Lucia's body. He left it because he got scared.
I fear it's already too late. For all of us. I've never felt anything like this. It's like my soul is bleeding here. A place of pure evil. I refuse to think what this is used for. Something was removed from the top not long ago. I can still see its trace on the dusty surface. There's a fixed look of terror on her face. But the eyes... The eyes are telling me she welcomed death. It's like she found relief and peace in that very last second. It's a bloodbath. The poor lady was mutilated, mangled, and then decapitated. It would take enormous strength and madness to do something like this. Horrible. I hope she found peace. God, a mutilated corpse lies within. Every detail in this subterranean place glorifies agony and death. Even something common and plain like branches and cloth strike fear into the hearts of the viewer. Where is he? Nikolai! Where did you go? I should check upstairs. You were supposed to wait downstairs. Instead, you just...
What's left of that poor woman?
It's horrible. She was a Merzel. Did you know that?
I suspected so. The same fate awaits Victoria if we don't act fast. We must go to the mountain.
Wait a minute. He seems strangely better now that he's back on the ground level. Why the mountain? How did you come to that conclusion?
Nerman. That monster. He came out of nowhere, attacked Lucia, and you saw the outcome.
Where were you at the time?
I managed to hide inside a hole in the floor. Maybe he didn't notice me. But the more I think about it, the more I was talking to Lucia. And then... No, it's impossible. He must have seen me, Benedek. No way he didn't.
You think he let you live? It doesn't make sense for a monster like him.
Before mangling that poor woman, he mentioned Victoria and the tortures on the mountain, and I think the same book Kotar was looking for. What was the name?
Sekvra. He doesn't know that we don't have that book. You could have had it and he didn't bother to search you. Instead, he lets you live? Nikolai, he's luring us both there. Otherwise, you would already be dead.
Why would he want us?
I don't know. I found something that could help us.
What?
A page from Victoria's scratchpad. Mostov gave it to me.
You still trust that man? After what he did?
I don't trust him, but it's her handwriting. The text corresponds to an epitaph from the graveyard at the Church of Mary.
Place where the mayor's body was found?
Exactly, but there's more. I also learned that Fran Merzel's body, the father of the mayor, is in that mausoleum.
What? Why would she have notes about that?
I have many theories, but no conclusions yet. You don't want to hear what I think about her motives, though.
No, I definitely don't.
We should follow the clue from Victoria's scratchpad.
Sure, and while we follow clues and walk around the town, Nerman will... He will disfigure my...
This mausoleum is the best clue we have. Where would you go looking on that mountain anyway? It's massive, dangerous, and forbidden. We would never find someone to tell us where to look, let alone do it by ourselves.
We must find that monster and kill it. Before he kills my dear wife and baby. Before he kills us all.
Maybe she's somewhere near the old church, hiding in the forest. Why not? They found her coat nearby. What if she's held captive in that same mausoleum? And if she's not, we might find new clues to lead us to the truth. Whatever the case, the mausoleum is a better path to follow than going into the unknown of the mountain.
Well, perhaps you're right. I almost had us killed with my idea of the lodge. Now it's your turn.
We should leave this ghastly house behind us forever. Nerman lived and killed his father here.
It doesn't surprise me. After his visit, it even makes perfect sense. Don't you think we're forgetting something before leaving for good?
I'm not sure what you mean.
With Lucia dead, someone might come looking for her. And if they descend below...
Oh my god. You're right. After being suspects in the mayor's murder, this could seal our fate. I'll close the hatch, and pray nobody finds out about this. Not yet. Not yet. No more talking. I closed the hatch, and we're gone. I'd have to be forced to go back in there. I struggle to find a reason to do that. I think that's not possible. That's a strange notion. I struggle to find a reason to do that.
It's done. Lead the way. Time is not on our side.
A long walk awaits us. I just hope the police aren't there anymore.
No police officers?
Looks like they left. I don't see any mausoleums. Just graves entrapped within heavy iron cages.
I see no mausoleums here.
I pray for Gregor, I really do. There will be consequences if he lied. Let's go take a closer look at the graveyard.
Seems like the police just left things as they found them. Are those demon traps in the shadow of the church?
I saw them in the woods outside the watermill as well.
And pages from the Bible. What's wrong?
This can't be true. This isn't possible.
Your Bible? I've never seen it before.
Oh my God. No, no, no.
What happened? Talk to me.
No, God, no.
What is that? Inside the Bible.
She did this. God, she did this. She destroyed it. Father, how could she?
Son, do you remember your aunt?
Only her ghastly white face in the coffin.
My dear sister, she was such a beautiful woman, a perfect creation of God.
She didn't love God.
Not in the right way.
But, Father, I don't understand. What is the right way to love God?
I've always told you, the only way to love Him is to be alone with Him. God is everything, and nothing else should matter to us. When we achieve that, our faith is true, and we are fulfilled and protected from the evil.
Why have we buried Uncle this morning?
His soul could not endure the agony of his body no longer.
But why? How is that possible? He wasn't like your sister. He was a devoted man.
I know, son. Sometimes God is not enough. I could die soon, too.
You won't die. It's the sadness that's making you think that way now. Uncle is now in a better place, where shadows and witches don't exist. Don't be sad.
Oh, Benedek, you are such a good boy, almost a man now. I'm very proud of you. You know that, right?
I'm doing my best, Father.
For centuries, we, the Dohnanis, had a tradition of passing a part of our body to the son, the eldest son in the family. From now on, you must keep it and protect it at all costs. It is part of your body now. At all costs, you must keep it until death comes.
Father, I don't understand.
It's already on your nightstand, but don't touch it until morning arrives. You promise?
I promise.
Now sleep. Get some rest. Your sister and mother need you to be strong.
Benedek! Benedek, wake up! Mother is going mad! Father is not here. He left a note. He left us. Benedek!
Benedek, are you all right?
She cut a part of my body. Why would she do that? Wasn't it enough to drag me into this place? She had to desecrate my Bible too. Oh, God.
Get up. Get yourself together. She had a good reason to do it.
She cut a part of my body. Why would she do that? Wasn't it
Get up.
a good reason, you say?
Yes. Thanks to her cleverness, we found the book everyone is looking for. We have it right here, Benedek.
She destroyed my Bible. And what happened to it? And the pages on the ground? Where are they?
I kept calling you for a few minutes straight, but you didn't respond. You were petrified. So I took that dreadful book from your Bible, gathered all the pages I found on the ground, and placed them inside. The Bible is in your pocket.
What book?
The Sekfra.
A book of pure evil placed as a seed in my father's Bible. First the town, then the house, and now my Bible, all trying to kill me.
Will you calm down and keep it quiet? We might not be alone here. Calm down. She carved out the pages to place the Sekfra inside the Bible. It's a strange decision, but think for a moment and ask yourself, would she ever desecrate it if she had other options? We don't know what happened last night. This could be the move that will save her life. Save everyone's life. Remember, Nerman is looking for this book too.
Ask yourself, how come we found my Bible pages here?
I don't know. Maybe they fell out.
She wanted the police to find them. That's what happened. She murdered the mayor and then threw them. Or placed them in the mayor's pocket so I would fall under suspicion. Think about it.
I refuse to believe that. I refuse to believe anything. She did nothing wrong, and she is not dead.
I said it already a number of times. Victoria is no longer my sister. I don't know her anymore.
It didn't cross your mind that it's you who has changed, not her?
Spare me. I know who I am. I didn't change. I evolved into a better me.
It's still not too late to learn how wrong you are. Now let's do what we came to do here, with the bare minimum of conversation. We have to act fast and keep quiet. Shall we?
Demon's traps. They seem to be very similar to the tripod sculptures I saw outside the watermill. They could be dangerous to carry around, but might come in handy as protection. Should I take them? God help me, because I don't know what I'm doing. A fronte precipitium a tergo lupi. It's locked and massive. No chance of getting to the other side without a key. It's still holding up well. Some holes and missing parts here and there, but overall it's in good condition. Wait, the eye looks similar to the one in the note. The Eye of Providence. This is what my sister drew. But why? Surrounded by glory, the eye of God watches over humanity. I see nothing that catches the eye. Nothing. Wait, I think I see a shiny thing in there, but no way to reach it with my hand. The hole is too narrow. I'd need something thin and long to get it out. I should contemplate more about this decision. Hungry, Nikolai?
Ugh, where did you get that? Throw it away.
A prophet told me nothing good is achieved without food.
A key.
Indeed. The stick came in handy. A peculiar key. Massive. I saw these below the house. Twigs, branches, ripped up cloth. What specific meaning do they have for the Saborans? I'd rather use the front door. I don't know how to explain it to myself, but I feel a strange presence here. It's foreboding. This feels wrong. The key I found hidden inside the altar in the church. My guess is that they should protect me from evil. I hope I'm right. I'd rather use the front door. I don't know how to explain it to myself, but I feel a strange presence here. It's foreboding. Blood-red stained glass. It looks original, ancient. I wonder who could come up with such an idea to use it here. It makes the whole house terrifying. Acclinis falsis animos meliore recusat. If I have to wander around this forest, I choose trails. Going this way would take me God knows where, if anywhere at all. My guess is that they should protect me from evil. I hope I'm right. The key I found hidden inside the altar in the church. It seems capable to endure heavy weights. It's thick and strong. In short, it says he gave me a page from Victoria's scratchpad to help me find her. If I ever need him again, I should turn right when leaving the station, then follow the road uphill. His house is the last one. Allegedly, when used, this hideous little skull wards off any demon in the vicinity. Mortvi non mordant. Et occidit et bibis sanguinam et viscera devoravit, in inferno nulla est redemptio, non miserere eum Deus.
Is this what we're looking for?
It is.
Doesn't look like a mausoleum to me.
Everything is hidden in this town, so why would this tomb be any different?
If you say so. Now what?
We find a way to uncover its secrets. A keyhole suggests the cage can be lifted, but only after it is unlocked.
How wise you are.
Seems like a perfect match. Will you just stand there or help me out with this cage?
Why don't you try it yourself first?
I can't do it alone. It seems like the cage and the stone lid are joined together.
We can't do it together either. Find something that could help us pull it up.
Bibere venenum in auro. It's locked, and massive. No chance of getting to the other side without a key. Surrounded by glory, the eye of God watches over humanity. I'd rather use the front door. It's... A fronte precipitium a tergo lupi. If I didn't come here, thoughts like this would never cross my mind. This could work. Take the rope and pull up. I'll push it from down here.
This is taking too long. I'll help you so that we can finally leave this place.
Keep pulling, Nikolai! Now that's interesting. A staircase hidden below the lid, leading into somewhere...
A mausoleum. Rejoice. You were right. Now get down there and tell me why you've wasted so much of our precious time. Can you see Victoria?
Only death. It smells very badly down here.
Could be Fran's body. Found it yet?
For God's sake, I just got here.
I knew this would be a waste of time.
Come downstairs. I could use an additional pair of eyes.
I prefer not to. I'll take a look at the book while waiting on your resurrection.
It's a burnt corpse of a small-sized woman. Just a large storage jar with something slimy and gangrenous inside. I don't want to know what it is. Some felt pens, rags, and a folded paper. Let's take a look at the paper. How is this possible? Nikolai, come downstairs, quickly, I found something! Nikolai? Is he even up there anymore? This isn't Victoria's handwriting. The Lang brothers left it for me? Why would Victoria want it? And where does this red trace lead to? Nothing makes sense. I'm taking it with me. It's probably the only reason why I have been led here. God, so many questions on my mind. Instead of getting to the truth, I'm constantly being weighed down by it. Konrad Griswold. No birth date, just 1444 as the year of death. Cannibal filth. This body looks ancient, as if it had been mummified centuries ago. Bella Griswold. They did good to get rid of her. After what her father did to her, she would have grown up to be a monster as well. Ironically, the teeth are still so shiny, even in death. Gregor didn't lie, and Moisa said the truth. There is gold in his mouth. This is Fran's body, and the head has been severed. It was just placed on the body. Should I take the head and get it to Moisa? I'm not picking it up just like that. It's surely infectious. I need something to put it in. 2 plastic bags full of a kind of powder. A yellow type of chalk, perhaps? Then a handful of used syringes and burned spoons. I think the bad smell comes from them. It's sulfur. Dear God, these 2 brothers are using it to drug themselves. I'm not a junkie, but how do they survive with pure poison in their veins? Sometimes I don't understand myself. God, forgive me for this act. I suppose it could kill a person in a wink. I hope I won't need to use it, though. Where's Nikolai? He disappeared again. What are you doing here? Nikolai? Stop ignoring me. Shh.
Son, I'm here for you, son, for eternity.
You won't leave me ever again?
Always with you.
How? How can I even know you really are my mother?
seek answers from me.
Where did you find me as a baby?
Not in a well, as others thought.
Where?
Nowhere. You are my son.
What happened to the other orphans?
Dead, all decomposed, deserved fate.
They deserve to die for what they did?
Vile creatures they are. I had to protect you.
Who was my father?
Father Lev.
What did he used to say to me?
Sin, degenerate of God.
What about God? What did you say about him?
God is plague. Leave God.
I already did. I killed a lie to see the truth.
Now you can see.
I can't. I can't find my family.
Victoria and child are in Udav. Find Nermin, kill him, save your family.
Where in the mountain? Where? Show me. Tell me.
You already know. You feel it. Trust yourself, and you will find. Keep Sekvra book. Book is key to see me and for the life of family.
Key? To what? How? I don't understand. Mother? Mother!
God, what's happening to you?
Nothing to worry about, Benedek.
Mother, where is she?
The town has remedies for such behaviors. He'll be fine.
Who are you? I think I saw you.
Dr. Kabir is the pathologist coroner of Kotar. You saw him earlier outside the church.
So, before being interrupted by the madman here, I was asking about your reason for coming here. It's not just a crime scene you're invading. You are putting yourself at great danger.
Why are you here, Doctor?
Work. Even the smallest of details count.
Did you find any new piece of evidence?
Oh, I found more than that.
We lost our way out of the forest.
And why did you decide to venture in it in the first place?
Because we...
Say nothing more. It's clear to me now that after they killed our dear mayor, Nermin and Victoria disappeared into the woods.
Chief Nodden already said that you found her coat not far from here.
Indeed, they ran towards the mountain.
She is there with my child. And if we don't move...
Evidence points to the woman being taken by force.
You hear that, Benedek? I told you.
Did she cooperate with Nermin or not?
She did.
She was taken by force. You just said it.
What other evidence did you collect?
I can share only the conclusions.
And they are...
Victoria was ritually murdered and eaten by Nermin.
Liar. She's alive. I know she is.
But one little detail still bothers me. Why would Nermin leave such a deliciously innocent piece of flesh out there?
You found her? You found pieces of my sister?
I was talking about the fetus.
What?
I want clear answers. If you tell me the truth, I might let you die before the ritual ends.
Monsters die eventually. You know that?
Simple and short questions demand simple and short answers. So please. Where's Nermin, and what did you do with the Sekfra book?
Nermin visited his own house not long ago. He fled. We don't know where he is. Nikolai has the book.
Get their eyes, hearts, and brains. I want to feel their flesh and soul thrive through me.
Servants of the unknown, you become the ashes of this world. My hands are God's words.
He disappeared. Kabir is gone.
Quickly, we must go. There might be more of them in the vicinity.
Let's go get him!
Don't be a fool. It would be suicide.
Let's go, Nikolai. He's our only chance of getting out of here alive.
The forest is mapped in my brain. Trust me.
What are we doing here?
Nikolai, no evil dares to come here. This is the safest place in town.
I don't need safety right now. I need to get onto the mountain.
Enough. You're not going anywhere, fool. This is not the time to act heroic. The Saborans are on the move.
How do you mean, on the move?
What and where, I do not know, but something is about to happen soon. You must tell me, what were you doing in that church?
We followed the epitaph.
And?
The Long brothers have been desecrating the subterranean mausoleum. It's dreadful.
I understand, but what have you found in there? Anything at all?
I found the ground plan to the Marov asylum.
Not a strange find, I guess. Timur Lang works in the asylum as the gravekeeper. Anything else?
Well, the ground plan has my name written on it.
What?
Show it to me. Interesting. This is the plan to the underground level.
What is on that level?
You are looking at the entrails of the asylum, where the inmates are held, tortured, and executed.
Any idea what part of the asylum this is? The part marked with an X.
I don't, but notice the detail below it.
Graves. So it marks where Timur works.
There must be something else. I doubt he would trace the route you need to take to see him.
It could be his destiny. The plot where Benedek is to be buried.
What is your problem?
We're losing time here looking at this useless piece of paper. Let's get going.
Is there a way to get in?
Brother, I strongly advise you not to do that.
Trust me, he won't. We're going onto the mountain now.
Henry, you told me yourself, I must follow the truth. What else do I have at the moment?
Marov was placed within the halls and rooms of the former prison Ferdinand. It's impenetrable, I'm sorry.
There must be a way in.
The island is one massive solid rock, and the only way to get to it is using a boat on the Via Dolorosa.
Meaning?
Dolorosa is an artificial pathway on the water, very narrow, created by tall and thick wooden pillars on both sides. It starts in the cave at the lake's shore, and the pillars are so close to each other that not even a fly can get through the wall. The only way you get in is by being denounced and deported. And you don't want that, brother.
This is not Victoria's handwriting.
That I can confirm.
Handwriting is the signature of one's life. You write in accordance to how you act and what you believe. Here I see pain, chaos, and loss. And so I am sure these letters and lines were put here by one of the Long brothers.
Nerman escaped from the asylum not so long ago.
He did.
Yes, but this doesn't explain my name on the ground plan.
What are you thinking?
That the Long brothers were helping my sister to get Nerman out of there.
I'm losing my patience here. What are you talking about? They were helping her, and then they wrote your name on it?
Nikolai is right. It doesn't make sense.
Perhaps it was you who helped him escape, and we're in this horror because of you.
Says the man who didn't even recognize evil under his own roof.
Enough. You need each other.
How did you end up in that church? Don't mind my question. I'm grateful you did.
You must forgive me, brother. After you left, I went into our archives and realized I have misled you. That's when I decided to go there myself.
You came in time to ruin everything. Those yellow things could have told us where Victoria is.
Brother, your wife...
Don't call me that. I'm not your brother.
Nikolai, your wife and child are dead.
God knows everything.
I'm just his voice.
All right, Father. I'm leaving. Benedek, are you coming with me or not?
On the mountain? Were you listening at all?
I can't let you go. Nikolai, do you have the book Kaber was seeking?
I repeat, I need to get onto the mountain. It's where Victoria and my child are being held captive.
The book is dangerous, and it should be destroyed immediately. The moment you step out of here, your downfall into obscurity will begin. Do not do that.
Ever heard of the Valais witch trials? The Sekvra religion?
I don't care. I have the key to save my family, and I'm not handing it to anyone until I succeed.
As we speak, that thing is corrupting your soul. You must listen. Give it to me.
Nerman is trying to lure us into a trap. Do not go into the mountain.
You mentioned before he was in the house. What house?
The one where Fran was murdered. It's where we spent the night.
You didn't... Oh, dear God.
Nikolai saw Nerman there, in the catacomb below the house.
Catacomb, of course. Every Saboran house has one. A web of catacombs hides beneath the town, and no one to raise them.
My wife and child are imprisoned in Udov.
He told you this, then let you live, only to lure you, and more cunningly, the two of us, into a trap.
I know. She's waiting for me.
They are dead, Nikolai. Let them go. Give Father Henry the book, and let's leave this accursed place. I don't know where to look next. My name being on the asylum ground plan means nothing. I have nothing. I failed, God, and I'm leaving this accursed place.
Listen to him. You won't find the truth if you stay. Only more death. We will never know.
You both know nothing.
What is this?
You're right. You know nothing. Everything that's been happening was about you, your father, and God.
What?
Read the letter. We are in this horror. Your sister is somewhere. If my family is dead, then may my body become bloated and infected with pus and worms. Remember that. From the moment we woke up. No, from the moment you were forced to come here, you blamed her. Victoria did this. Victoria did that. She's a witch, a cannibal, a worshiper of demons. You couldn't be further from the truth, brother.
You are turning your back on God, Nikolai.
He has turned his back on me a long time ago. And if I need to do the same to him to save my family, so be it. The book stays with me.
You won't stop him, Father?
I'll follow him and wait for the right moment to get my hands on the book. Then I'll destroy it, hopefully without the need to kill him. You stay here until I come back. You understand?
I can't promise anything.
Take care of yourself. God bless you.
Mother said I know where to find Victoria and the baby. What did she mean by that? I have no clue where to go on the mountain. I have to ask around for directions. How's it going down there? You hear me? Talk to me, cripple. I have no time to waste.
What do you want?
I need directions to get onto the Udav mountain.
Are you attracted by darkness?
I'm chasing a man named Nerman.
I see. I know the place. But you must show respect before I tell you anything.
I have no time to pay respect.
Patience. Do what I ask and I will help. Force me to tell you against my will and, well...
Cripple, what do you want?
You must choose. Either you become my child or you find me someone else who will.
Your child? What does that mean?
You saw those people outside. I want you to become one of them. I want you to be my child.
Are you making fun of me? Those people are cripples. They don't have eyes, and they look mindless.
Be careful what you say. My children have no eyes and no tongues, but they see and talk. I guide them now through this valley of darkness, and I will guide them in the afterlife. Join me, Nikolai.
How do you know my name?
A former deacon.
Who told you that? Benedek? Was he here?
Nobody needs to tell me anything. I'm a prophet.
If I become your child, then you will tell me where Nerman is?
Correct.
And to become one, I would need to have both eyes and my tongue removed?
Correct.
And then I would find a way to Udav, completely blind, by having you at my side as a guide?
Not at your side. I would be still sitting here, but you are correct one more time.
You think I'm insane? Why would I do that?
I know you are desperate to kill Nerman. Do not expect anyone else to tell you where he is, because they don't know. No one wants to know. So, what is your decision?
Why do you want my eyes and tongue?
I already told you.
I need them to function.
You can't become a child if you keep them.
Take my ears, or fingers instead. Anything that won't make me incapacitated.
I could let you pass with just a tongue, but the eyes are essential.
You have something against Nerman, and you want him to die. I can feel it. You want to help me, so help me!
I just told you. Give me your eyes.
One eye, and we have a deal.
2.
One eye. The healthier one.
Nikolai. I do want that monster dead. I want revenge. He killed and ate scores of my children. All right, I accept. But I won't accept you as a child. You are to be a half-child, and nothing else to me.
Understood.
Go outside now. One of my children will take care of you. Just relax. Everything will be fine.
Oh, God!
Good. Welcome back, my new...
You have my eye. Now guide me to the mountain.
You did good. Calm down, will you? The pain will pass, but you will always be my half-child. Now listen to me very carefully. I'm your eye now.